Okay, that first video was pretty short, so I'm just gonna show you what I have here I'm working with. I'm gonna go with CFL grow for the most part. This is a 125 watt CFL. I'm going to get 2 of them. I got it off eBay for pretty cheap. My second one hopefully will come within the next week. Yeah, I'm going to hopefully switch the bulbs too to a little bit different for flowering, but for veg right now it seems like it's gonna work pretty good. I have 2, sorry if you can't see that, 2 PC fans back here. I can either use them for intake and outtake, I'm not quite sure yet. And I do have the 6-inch inline. I have a larger carbon filter and a brand new one in the box down there. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to get this thing light tight. I know the box looks pretty rough. Hold on, see if I can get a better shot of it all. The box itself looks pretty rough, but it's actually quite solid. It ain't coming apart at all. For the most part, I know how to get it light tight. I'm going to install weather stripping around the top here, around the bottom. I'm going to put a little rubber slice right around here so you can't see any of the light coming in the crack. And I'm going to close it off with a padlock here. But once the rubber's all on and everything, it should actually, the doorway anyway, should be pretty light tight. As for the cracks you'd probably see that are in here, I'm going to sit in there the next day or two and I'm going to seal everything up with kind of Gorilla Glue caulking. And then when I decide whether I want to go straight white or just Mylar, I'll be able to cover up all the caulking from the inside, so it'll actually be pretty airtight for the most part too, because I plan on running some CO2 into the grow box. As for CO2 works, I'm just going to make a do-it-yourself garden CO2 generator out of yeast and sugar. For now, I mean, this is all that I have to work with. I still got quite a bit to go for. I'm still up for any suggestions on how I should be putting most of it together. I got a lot of trial and error to go through. This is my first grow. Right here, these are pretty neat too, actually. Little LED spotlights, grow lights. They're full spectrum. See if I can power it on for you here real quick. And they can be quite bright. See? It's got 2 different settings for the super high. So, I'm not too sure how they work. You know, I got them off Amazon pretty cheap, so I'm gonna give them a shot anyway. They were for a different idea that I had going on for a smaller grow box, but I've kind of scrapped that idea now and I've gone on to this. For the most part, my fans and all the small electronics are going to be set up USB through 12 volt, so I'm going to keep most of my power as low as I can, hence going the CFL route as well. Once I do a grow or 2 with the CFLs, I might go into a little bit of LED to, you know, bring the cost of growing everything down a little bit cheaper. But I'm still learning on what kind of Kelvin's spectrums that I'm supposed to be using, and a lot of it's going to be trial and error, right? Because I find a lot of different stuff online that contradict each other, and you're not really going to know until you dive in firsthand, right? But I'm definitely up for criticism, any kinds of it. Let me know what's going on, what I should do. I'm stuck right now because I feel like I don't know what else to do for the ventilation. I really don't want any light getting in here. I want to be able to put my 12 flowering time at absolute darkness, not even a crack, right? But everything I'm coming up with for the exhaust, I can pretty well make light tight. I got an idea for that. It's the intake. So I don't know whether I should drill small 1-inch holes along the bottom here and cover them with a dark screen. With hopefully that could help out, and then not have an intake fan, right? But I would rather the intake fan. I just don't know any ideas. I'm trying to Google everything and watch, you fellow YouTubers and everything, but if I can get some criticism, this would definitely help out a lot. I'm going to start playing around with this and figuring out how I'm going to hang it. I got a little bit of chain here. So within the next little while here, I'm going to put up another video to show you it a little bit more functioning. It's still a little cold here in Canada right now to grow out because I'm out in the shed. So I got time before it actually needs to be used. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. I'm new to YouTube, so, you know, go easy on me. Have a good one.